Hi everyone, I'm Feritta and this is my very first video blog. Yay! I'm so happy to be here and thank you very much for sending your questions in to me. I look forward to answering them right now. So I'm going to get started, and the first question comes from Pervez from India. Hi Pervez from India. Your question is, besides music, what do you still want in your life? I would like to be married, have children, also pursue maybe other avenues of interest such as fashion, catering, because I'm a big fan of food and cooking, skincare, makeup, any of those things. I think they're all things that I would like to explore in my future. Okay. Oh, you have another part to your question. On humanitarian grounds, what type of help can you provide to others who are just like you? I feel like I'm running for office on humanitarian grounds. I think that the most humanitarian thing that anybody can be today is just be a good person. I think in this day and age, like, the most humanitarian thing anybody can do is just be a nice person. There are so many people out there who have been so jaded by the world we live in, you know, that they've forgotten how to care for others, how to do the right thing, how to be there for your fellow man. And I know that sounds really lame, but it's true. You know, if people just took the time to just think about their actions and how they affect others, you know, then I think the world would be a much better place if people just tried to do the right thing, tried to actually have a conscience, because I think in this day and age everyone's conscience is like flown out the window. And I think the most humanitarian thing that we can all do is just be the best people we can be and try to make a world a better place. On a broader scale, you know, there's a lot of very worthy charities and foundations that I support, and on an even broader scale, if I am blessed with even more success and I can get the funding, I'd probably like to start my own foundation to maybe help those who are less fortunate, or I'm also, you know, a big fan of protecting animals and endangered species and stuff, so probably something along those lines is something else I'd like to explore. So I hope that answers your two questions, Pervez. Thanks for those. Okay, the next question we have is Ravi in India. He asked, do you have any concerts coming up? Well, right now I'm taking a little sabbatical in Australia, so I'm taking a little time off out here. I recently came down here for a wedding, which was beautiful. I enjoyed it. So at the moment we are working on a tour schedule, which we're hoping to make international. On my Facebook page, I also have a feature called Demand It, where you can demand for me to come to your city. So get your family and friends to you know, to log in, sign up, request for me to come to your city, and I would love to do that. Okay, next question comes from Katie in the USA. Hey Katie in the USA. Love the USA, especially California. Especially Las Vegas. Oh. What's your #1 favorite song on your album? Very difficult question, because I never seem to have one favorite of anything. I have two favorites on my album. Probably Living Without You, which is my romantic ballad, which is just beautifully written, beautifully produced. Just a lovely song, and I'm very fond of that track. The other track that is probably my other favorite would be Karma, which will be the release single on the album. That track is also very significant to me, because the first track we recorded for the album. It's kind of like my baby of the album, and it's very significant to me because that song symbolizes growth, going after your dreams, being grateful for what you have, and realizing that your destiny truly is in your hands. So those are my two favorite tracks, Katie. Alright, David from the UK. Hi David from the UK. I haven't had a chance to get out to the UK, but I'm hoping to soon. You ask, Which producers, artists, etc. would you like to collaborate with? Ooh, good question. There's so many talented artists and so many talented producers. It's hard to know where to begin on a question like that. But Bruno Mars is a really cool artist. I'd love to collaborate with him. I'm also a big fan of all the divas like Celine Dion, Toni Braxton, Mariah Carey, Beyonce. I would love to collaborate with those guys. In India, I don't know how familiar you are with Bollywood, but there are a couple of producers out there called Vishal Shekhar. They're a duo. They produce really amazing songs too. So yeah, I would be happy to collaborate with anyone who will give me a chance to collaborate with them. I'll be there. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, David. Next we have, I'm just going to take a little break here. Thank you. Next we have Tamaya from Australia. Hi Tamaya. She says, firstly, I love your voice and music. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm a huge fan. Thank you again. Your question is, what is your favorite perfume and what advice would you give to other aspiring singers? Okay, again, like I said, I never have one favorite of anything. So, my favorite perfumes are Stella by Stella McCartney, and the other one would be Tresor by Lancome. Those are my two favorites. My answer to your question about what advice would you give to other aspiring singers would basically be, it's very cliched, but believe in what you're doing, work hard, stay focused. It is a very long road, but you have to believe in yourself. Realize that not everybody is going to like your stuff, not everyone is going to understand your stuff, but if you know your music is good and if you can carve your niche out, then nothing like it. Just realize that there are music has changed a lot. A lot of music today is more of having a gimmick more than even having good music, which is sad but true. But I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who still do appreciate good music. People like you who are helping me fulfill my dream by buying my music and writing questions into me, and you know, I'm sure that if your dream is also to be a singer, then good luck and I'm sure you'll do well. Okay. Next question we have is from Charlene, who asks, do you have any new material coming out? Hi Charlene from Australia. Right now we're heavily promoting A Journey Begins, which is my current album. So at the moment that's the focus for me, but I'm hoping to work on some other material, because I have a heap of lyrics and a heap of melodies that I would love to bang out in the studio, and you know, once the creative juices get flowing, it's very hard to hold them back. So I'm kind of craving to get something out there, but at the same time, you know, got to give due credit to A Journey Begins and promote it, because those songs are really awesome too. So yes, you probably will hear something new in the future, but right now we're focusing on A Journey Begins. Okay, Poe from Singapore asks, what are your favorite designer labels? Oh, that's easy. BCBG, Max Azria are my favorites. But anything well cut from good fabrics, good quality, I love. And anything with sparkles and sequin work and anything shining, I am very drawn to as well. So, Poe, I hope that answers your question. Actually, Poe, I love Singapore. It is an awesome place. You're very lucky you get to live there. I hope to get out there soon, actually, for a little trip. So thanks, Poe, for that. Sorry guys, I got called away for a minute, but I'm back. So sorry, there's a bit of a break in the video. Anyways, I have one more question, which is from Dean in the USA, who asks, can you sing us a little something by one of your favorite artists a cappella? Yes, I can. So, what I'm going to do is sing for you a little something by Michael Jackson called Remember the Time. A very popular song back in the 90s. It had like Eddie Murphy in the video clip and everything, and Iman. So I'm going to sing a little something for you right now. Here we go. Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. And do you remember back in the spring, how every morning birds would sing? Do you remember those special times? They just go on and on in the back of my mind. Remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met, girl? Oh, why? Do you remember the time? Alright, there you go, Dean. That was just for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much, everyone, for writing in all these awesome questions. I really appreciate it. Please do send in more of your questions. I love to answer them. You can send them through to me on Facebook. That's the best way to send them through to me. Private message me, post them on my page. Either way, I'll get them. So thank you so much for being a part of my first video blog, and thank you for your questions, everyone, and I hope to be in touch with you again soon. Bye.